Bless, one up, bless up. I am pulling the card as always. I am but a messenger. I am not that speaking the message. By the synchronicity of you being present at this point, aside me pulling the cards on this beautiful day, you yourself will understand the message, and it's jumping out at us. All right. There you go. I've bent the card in process. That's the emphasis that this message wants to pop out. Let me just arrange myself there. The King of Wands. Alright. The universe has got this message for you, and we'll pull two cards, so hold on until the end because I'll re-emphasize and really put the magnifying glass on what the message is. Right? The King of Wands is going to represent passion, power, authority in your life. Yes. You yourself, you might be a beautiful lady, yes, I know, you might be a man of weaker stature, it doesn't matter, okay, because what we see before us is the inner archetype of the king that resides within us all, the divine masculine, one may say, and this king represents the wands, which represents the element of fire, energy, passion. So you must retain and possess the inner fire to move on in relation to achieving what you love, and you are going to receive something in relation to the energy you input. Cause and effect, the Hermetic universal law. Yes, ebbs and flows, me and you, what do? We have a beautiful message from the universe, okay? That's the King of Wands, and what the King of Wands represents once again is a degree of authority that you will now possess, that you will find manifest in your life, that your unconscious knew already existed, but you may have felt a bit slow, you may have felt a bit down in the dumps, you may not have felt that aristocratic beauty and divine power, that willpower that does reside within you and is now becoming alive once again as you take forth the challenge that has been set before you. Not just any challenge, it's a challenge you enjoy, it's the challenge you're going to accomplish, it's the challenge that is going to say, I've been here all this time, why haven't you come and ticked this box? And as you do so, what you're going to find is a degree of regality and I hate that word, man, aristocracy in response. Wealth, riches, aura, authority over your kingdom. You tell me, because the reality is going to be yours, and how you wish for it to manifest is how it is going to manifest. I'm going to go a bit deeper in on this card because of course we have a bit of ambiguity when we pull the first card. We can be a bit vague. I'm really going to dial it down and tell you what the message is with this second card. And as I shuffle, yes, the affirmation of today that you're going to leave down in the comments as you teach yourself to manifest and you re-emphasize the message that has been provided is, I am powerful. I like the righteous king. I like the regal king who doesn't have to do much to do a lot. I am powerful down in the comment section. Now the second card, which will go along the lines, is the Eight of Cups, okay? What you have found is that you are going to move forward from the weight. Imagine 8 vessels of water, all right, and you have to carry them around everywhere. The water represents emotions. We know that by now, okay? You're going to rid yourself of that weight. You are going to walk away. This is around the corner, by the way. This isn't a order from me. This is the universe's message. You're going to be ridding yourself of the weight as to which you've been holding on. We do a lot of it unconsciously. We repress a lot of it, okay? Until it comes up and we just start crying and we just start aggressively outbursting and you think, why am I like this? Don't worry, you're going to rid yourself of that emotional turmoil you've been holding back, that you've had placed upon your shoulders without your want or need. And what you're going to do once you rid of such and walk away of it is you're going to be able to redirect that energy you have now left behind and now you are in possession of, free to utilize elsewhere. You're going to be able to re-energize that through the element of fire, right? Have you seen that duality? We're going to leave the water, and in leaving the water we allow the spark, the divine spark, to reignite, and we're going to reinfuse that with our wants and desires and our manifesting in this real life, in this material plane, and we're going to garner something something of value, and we're going to get somewhere, and people aren't going to look at us as they looked at us when we were holding on this weight, when we were holding on to these lower frequencies, when we were emitting these frequencies to the world, attracting like frequencies, i.e. those we don't really want to be attracting. We are now attracting those of a higher echelon. People are going to look at us and perceive us as such, as we will be regal in our movements, in our communications, in our discussions, in our implementation of being in this life. You're going to be able to get what you want. You are going to receive what you want. You are going to be able to walk like a king once again. I understand if you're a lady, it might be hard to understand, but we do have a man and a woman within us. Let's say for me, for example, I have a divine feminine within me, and if I choose to ignore it, I am but half the man I should be. So you have an inner king energy inside you, an archetype that is powerful, authoritarian, has the drive and the willpower to use and abuse in getting anything you want. God bless you. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. That's the message. You are blessed.